Let me have your number. 07.
It's okay.
Ama nitume kwa ya nani? Ama whoever.
Thank you for availing yourselves here. Today, as we all know, is International Women's Day, and we took the liberty to come and visit here at Mama Lucy Kibaki Hospital, which is a level 5 hospital, but more specifically to come and visit women who have delivered. For the simple reason to congratulate them and tell them, encourage them that children are the greatest gift that any mother can bring forth, and to appreciate the importance of the day, and the theme for this year being break the bias, to break the bias against women. We know for a fact that women are the backbone of any society, and today we came to associate ourselves with that philosophy, that when you bring forth life, you really actually adhering to the godly philosophy of procreation and theory of procreation. And therefore, we really want to associate ourselves with this day and to say, let us appreciate our mothers. We do know that our mothers go out of their way to inculcate good values in the young ones that they bring forward, and even as they continue to nurture them, they impart good moral values, values such as the ones that I stand for of integrity and discipline, leading to an orderly society. So I feel that this is a good opportunity to associate myself and in a small way also encourage those mothers. And we've learned a lot from this hospital, that indeed since the morning they have brought forth 88 babies today. That is a blessing to not just the mothers themselves, but also to our country. And therefore to say congratulations to them, to those mothers, and encourage them to look after the young ones. But just before I end, I would also want to really appreciate what has been said by many Kenyans who watched with dismay the very, very disturbing and scandalous episode that happened to a young lady along Professor Wangari Maathai Road yesterday, and wish to condemn in the strongest terms possible and call upon the men folk to just reflect on what they did yesterday. It is shameful. If it was a man, would he have been treated in the way that they treated that lady? We cannot encourage such behavior. Yeah. It just shows that we have, our moral values have gone so low. Yeah. And we really must tell the men, call out the men to wake up. Yeah. That is dastardly. We cannot condone it. But it doesn't matter what anybody may have done. There is law and order in this country. If anybody has done anything that is a transgression on the law, there is a due process. And therefore what was done to that lady must be condemned by all peace-loving Kenyans and all men of moral good character. Yeah.
Perhaps you can tell us where are we as a country in terms of representation and involving women in positions, and of course you as the Speaker of the National Assembly and also you're running for presidential seat. Perhaps we didn't achieve the two-third gender rule even in Parliament. Perhaps maybe in your government will this be achieved?
Well, this is why I'm calling on everybody to really appreciate that if we truly believe in what we gave ourselves in the Constitution, we must allow, and it's just a more, this call for today, breaking the bias. It should prick the conscience of all men that we cannot leave. We cannot leave anybody behind. We must carry everybody along, and it is these biases that we must do away with. So even as we head to the elections, I call upon our mothers or sisters and daughters to come forward and offer themselves for elective office, and that any group of men that is seen to be violating their rights should be dealt with by the, those who implement the law, like the IEBC, the NCIC. We must allow the women to run for office and heed that, so that everybody have a bite of the cherry.